Today we're here to demonstrate the Aquasurf your Vortech DIY. What we have here is my computer basically for monitoring things. Kind of hard to see, but if you look at the very last line you can see what mode. It says PF5. You can see that there's different modes. We'll explain that more later. And then we have the Aqua controller here. It has its wires going to it. Right here we have the control wire that's going up to and around and up to the Aquasurf, which is running the Vortech on its lowest setting. Here is a spare control wire for a second pump. Here's the control wire that goes down and over here, goes up to the Vortech. You can see it plugs in where the old potentiometer, the old pot, used to be. We have our power wire that's going down to our power supply, that's just plugged in and not changing. And we have our driver. There's our pump. I've got it set up close to the water so that you can see the wave being made. Here we have I've got it on the lowest setting, alternating about every second from a very low to the lowest setting. Kind of hard to see, but you can see how occasionally it pulls in a little air, makes a little splash. That's going to ramp up here in a minute automatically to a little higher setting, and then in a minute after that a little higher, a minute after that a little higher, until we get to a very high setting. Here you can see the lights on the Aquasurf. There's one light that's kind of dimming a little bit there on the left of the plug where it plugs in the control that goes to the Vortech, and it should ramp up here any second, just a little higher. See if we can catch a picture of the corals kind of oscillating a little bit. There, it ramped up just a little bit. A little water splashed on the camera there. If you look at the water level, you can see it's kind of pulling it down a little bit, trying to get a little wave going. Haven't had time to play with the settings yet. Sorry for the dirty tank also. Haven't had time to play with the timing settings to get the pumps to make a good wave. Should ramp up a little more here in a little bit, demonstrating that we are controlling the, there it goes, the actual speed of the pump and not just an on and off cycle. Come around here where we can hear. You can hear the pumps speeding up a little bit there. You can hear it's going a little more intense and faster. I only have the one pump hooked to this DIY yet, and so once we get that going and play with some of the settings, we should be able to get a really good wave going in this tank for those of you that are wave nuts. And it should speed up again here in just a second. There it goes. Yeah, there it is. And that's, I think we've got one more step to go. Yep, it's not quite on the high setting yet. very subtle difference. There it goes. You can hear the pump really speeding up now. So it's a very subtle difference between the different modes that I set up. I set up 5 different modes to demonstrate that we are controlling the speed of the pump as well as the timing. With the last DIY, we were only controlling the timing. The speed had to be set with the potentiometer. And that's our DIY for today, demonstration for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Check Reef Central, we'll have more coming.